What's up, everybody? My name's CJ, and I'm here in the Viewrail studios, and we are excited to be bringing you our very first installment of In Case You Missed It. So what's In Case You Missed It? So glad you asked. Every Friday, owner and founder Len Morris steps into our offices, he steps into the shop, and he shows some things that are happening around this area that you wouldn't see unless you're behind the scenes. So we're gonna take you behind the scenes, and we're gonna show you what happened last Friday with team member Rodney, Len, and Dave. Let's tune in.
So basically what I do is I work off the plans, the prints, set my angles, get my measurements that I need for the stringer. So I just kind of plan out, depending on what type of stair system it is, how I'm gonna make my cuts. So I make the least amount of cuts and get the best yield out of the tube that I can.
We also learned from Len and Rodney how important the first cut is to the foundation of the integrity of our product. If the angle isn't right, it throws off the entire project. Listen in as Len and Rodney talk about how they get such accuracy with our product.
So after every cut, you're checking to make sure that it is precise.
Correct. I check my measurement, make sure it's the right length, and then I also check the angles to make sure they're accurate.
You know, working with people that are installing any type of stairs, the angle is where it all begins. And if the stairway is not set up and the angle is not correct, it's just a fight the rest of the day. And so it's really encouraging to see that you're taking the time, you're double checking to make sure that everything is right to begin with.
We also saw how the flow drill sets up our stringer for holding the brackets that support our stairs. Let's listen in as Len and Rodney show us how we drill into the steel.
So this doesn't look like a normal drill bit, Rodney. What is this thing doing? I see smoke rolling off of it, and oh my, it's starting to glow red.
So this melts the steel and pushes it down into the interior of the tube.
Gotcha. So it creates a flange rather than removing material. It's just moving material, making a flange for the hole. That is really impressive. That's a really neat technology. And how long this bit is glowing red hot? How long is this thing gonna last?
It lasts a pretty long time. And tungsten, made out of tungsten steel, so it'll last a good 3-4 months.
3 or 4 months. What's your guess? In 3 to 4 months, how many holes in steel are you making?
Thousands.
Thousands of them.
We finished out our tour with Dave in the welding department. Welding is an integral part of our customization process at Viewrail and allows us to manufacture by hand complex projects for our customers.
There it is.
Dave, that is a weld to be proud of.
Yeah. Absolutely, yes. Love it. So then we'll dust that clean.
You didn't learn to do that yesterday, did you?
No.
Thanks for tuning in for this week's edition of In Case You Missed It. Remember, we're gonna be broadcasting live on Friday with our next installment of a Facebook Live story, and we can't wait to share it with you. It's gonna be awesome. Tune in. But just in case you miss it, we got your back. Tune in on Monday for next week's installment of In Case You Missed It.